Hey, Scott Lara 1961 on Twitter, Scott Lara 1961 on Instagram, thecruisegenius.com. Here I am at the Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres swimming pool. Now this is a swimming pool, you got the swim up bar, but this is a pool, you're gonna have Timmy and Brittany and Cole and Reed and Jules and Brandon and Archer, and you're gonna have Hunter and Caleb and Rocky and Atlas and Courtney. You're gonna have the kids over here, right? And that's cool. Like I said before, when my grandkids get a little bit older, Marty and I will be over here on the Grand Palladium side at the Grand Palladium pool with the grandkids, while Brian and Brittany are over at TRS, all adults only, where it's peaceful and quiet and romantic and holding hands in the swim up suite, junior suite, and relaxing and all that kind of cool stuff. But you know, I'm to the point in my life now. Listen, I love going to the all-inclusive to TRS Coral while I'm here. You know, peace and quiet, relaxation. It's great. But I will also say it is extremely cool to babysit the grandkids. It is great to mold and shape my grandsons into a mirror image of myself. So anyway, now let's go over here to this kids club thing. It's kind of, oh, sorry, the shoes are squeaking. It's kind of weird because I cannot believe I've already got 5,000 steps on my Fitbit. That is so funny. Hey, now look at all these different pool activities, right? See, a lot of people, oh, I'm gonna be bored. What am I gonna do? I'm bored. I'm so bored. Bored. Yoga, beach volleyball, pool bike, Spanish lessons, dance lessons, ping pong, football, country and burger. You know, look at all this fun stuff to do. So there's lots of, and here's this thing, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Lots of cool stuff to do. And as I've said before, with the towels, you don't have to check them out and give them your room number. Hola, ¿cómo está? Bueno, hello. So anyway, there's lots of stuff to do. Now let's come over here to the kids area, because I'm sure you're gonna want to see the kids area for the little kids. Players only love you when they're playing. All right, so anyway, see, this is kind of the thing, the children's branded thing right here. Rags. Oh, adorable. So here you go. And here's the little kids area. So you got little kids. Mom and dad can sit here. Oh, what's this? I wonder if this is open or closed. We gotta check this out. I've never been over here. As many times as I've been here. Let's see. All right, so anyway, look at this. If you can see in there, it says 8 p.m. Aqua Bar Mini Disco. 8 p.m. Aqua Bar on Tuesday is movie night. Wednesday is a talent show. Thursday is kids trivia. And then be a star, kind of like, you know, whatever the star thing. How cool is that? So kids can do something. Kids can play and have fun. Oh, look at this trampoline thing. So I think with the kids club, you can drop them off. I don't know if there's a fee. I will get you more information on that and find out what all the details are. But here's the little kids area, right? Now, if you remember at Colonial at Grand Palladium Riviera Maya, you know, they have a nice kids area too. But look at this. I mean, you got a 6, 7, 8-year-old. You know, how cool is that, right? You know, and this isn't deep. You know, I'm not going to walk in there, but it's not deep. How cool is that? Now, I think over here is the family selection. I don't know. Let me just get my bearings. Oh, that's the convention center. Okay, so that's the convention center over there. The Village is to the right. There's a bar over here. The River Styx is here. So just kind of get your bearings, right? So this is the Village. The Village is where you have El Dorado, Portofino. You have a couple other restaurants. You have the coffee shop. And here's the River Styx where the boats go by. Takes you to and from. Okay? So here's the kids club. And we'll go back over here. And this is the Grand Palladium side, right? Where Grand Palladium is family friendly, kids, families. TRS Coral is the place where it's adults only. And I will tell you, TRS Corals, there's a lot of people there. It's very crowded. It's not very crowded. What I'm saying is, even with their reduced capacity, there's a lot of people here, which is really great to see, because these folks here down here in Cancun, TRS Yucatan, Grand Palladium Riviera Maya, TRS Coral, Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres. With COVID and with the hurricanes and the weather, the people are really hurting down here. And so it's important for those of us, especially those of us who cruise, right? I just saw an article on cruiseradio.net, Doug Parker, good friend of mine, saying that he was looking at the Carnival website, and there are no cruises on the Carnival website for December. NCL is pulling their December cruises. And how many times have I been on Channel 4 and they've asked me, Scott, do you think cruises are going to resume? And again, this is really difficult, because they started cruising in Europe and now they've had to back off because they've had a couple of COVID. That's exactly what's going to happen now here in the US. The minute they start cruising, even with COVID tests and temperature checks and all these things, the first time there are 5 or 10 or 20 COVID cases on a ship, Dr. Fauci and everybody's going to be saying, Dr. Birx, and all these guys are going to be saying, okay, game over. So, but what is open? Grand Palladium, TRS, here in Cancun. Now, the only obstacle to your spreadsheet, if you're doing a spreadsheet, okay, and tips and cost, is the airfare. That's the only obstacle. And if you're flying out of Jacksonville, I'll tell you, the problem with Jacksonville now, back in the day, you could catch a Southwest flight, and go like from Jacksonville to Miami or Fort Lauderdale, and then boom. So it was only a couple hours out of your day. For example, I'm on Delta. I left around 7 a.m. the other day, got to Atlanta around 8:15, hour layover. I landed here in Cancun like 11:30 a.m. And then it took about an hour, 15 minutes to get to TRS Yucatan, and it was only like, 1:30. So I still have my whole day. A very close friend of mine, Rocky, he and his family, I think they left like at noon or something from Jacksonville, and they didn't land here till like 9:30, and didn't get settled into the room here until like 10:30, 11. Okay, but that's Southwest. And if you're using miles or whatever, or if you like Southwest because it's inexpensive and free bags, okay, cool. Then that's the price you're going to have to pay now if you live in Jacksonville. If you live in other places, maybe if you're in Texas or Chicago or something, maybe you could do something better. And then I just talked to my friend Rocky a couple minutes ago. What time did you get home last night? He didn't get settled at home with his kids until like 11:30 or something. So the travel time makes it difficult. And let me comment on that for a minute. My friend Dwight says, Scotty, if you're going to go, you got to go for at least a week. And man, that is the most spot on advice he's given me, because if it takes you a day just to get here, and then you have 6 days or 5 days or 6 days, whatever, and then you got to take a whole day to go back, it's not cool. If you have the time and money, it's great to be down here 2 or 3 weeks, right? And so, give an example, like tomorrow I jet back to Jacksonville. I don't leave the hotel till 11, so I get to sleep in a little bit, have a nice full breakfast, relaxing, say goodbye to a couple of my friends, get some pictures, and get the bus at 11. It's only about a 45 minute ride max to the airport. I think I jet out around 1:32, go to Atlanta, 2-hour flight to Atlanta, hour layover. I'm back in my bed at 7:30 Tuesday night, ready for work on Wednesday. So the thing is that you gotta figure out the pluses and the minuses, right? What are the pluses of cruising when you could cruise? You could pretty much drive to a port. From Jacksonville, it was only 15 minutes to the ship. Even from Chicago, you just get on a plane, fly to Jacksonville or fly to Miami or whatever. So cruising was cool, right? Unpack only once, everything's provided, stuff for kids, serenity deck for the adults. Pretty much a perfect vacation, right? That's paused. And who knows where it's going to go from now. So those are the pluses. The minuses on cruises, there can be things that are not perfect, right? I have seen parents on cruise ships who've taken a vacation from being parents. All right, Tommy and Timmy and Caleb and Rocky and Atlas and Joey and Sammy are all in the hot tub for 7 hours, never going to the bathroom, and the adults can't even get in the hot tub unless they're back on the serenity deck. So that can be a negative. All the cutbacks on the cruises, even before COVID, with the lobster, with the increased prices every month, it seemed like, in gratuities. Go to cruiseradio.net and look at that. Look at Doug's reporting on how many times they've increased gratuities on the cruises, right? So that's another negative. But overall, I love cruising. Because I'm a Navy veteran, I love being out to sea. So let's look at the positives on Palladium TRS, all inclusive. And that is pretty much a true statement. If you want pictures, okay, that's going to be extra. But for the most part, food, drink, entertainment is all included. Let me get out of the It's all included, right? And that's what a lot of people want. They want to be able to budget. They got to budget their mortgage. They got to budget all these things in their lives, and they want to budget their vacations as well, right? At the beginning of the year, mom and dad, let's say Susie and Eddie are sitting down and they're working on their budget. Hey, what are we going to do this year for a vacation? Oh, we'll go to Orlando. Hey, Susie. We'll go to Orlando. We go to Colorado. Whatever you're going to do. And Eddie says, sure, Susie, whatever you want, And they take Jules and they go to Orlando or go to SeaWorld with Reed and Brittany, unless the line's too long. So they do that. But as Jules gets older and Reed and Cole get older and Stephanie's kids get older and maybe Lauren, her kids, I think her kids are a little bit older, and maybe some other friends of Brittany's, Ashley, all her friends, hey, guys, let's go. And a bunch of us come down. I'll babysit. Marty and I will babysit the kids, all the kids. And you guys go out to dinner and have some fun, adult time, go to the show. And, Marty and I can have the kids over here at Rags and take them to a show and have fun. And it'll be a great time, right? Okay, so from the Grand Palladium pool, Grand Palladium, Costa Mujeres, just north of Cancun. Scott Lara 1961 on Twitter, slara1961 at gmail.com, at Scott Lara 1961 Instagram and Twitter. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace.